Grand Rising, beautiful souls. It is 4 a.m. on this very calm Monday, new day. I am cosmic intelligence here to serve humanity in sacred love, abundance consciousness, peace, and authenticity. Now let's get into this. Now, these hours I normally get up and meditate, but for some reason today I wanted to be outside here, bare feet, and grounding my energy. And I wrote down this topic last night, and I had any good intentions of bringing it live, but seeing that I'm up already, I said let me just do this one and carry on with my live later. So let's get into it. Now what we want to talk about today is about how to transmute imposter syndrome now. And what brought about this is that just before I went to bed last night, I was hearing in myself, you're not good enough, or whatever the case may be, and comparing myself to others now. And the beauty about awareness is that you can tell what is not of you now, what is not your own, and transmute the energy in the time of space now. And mind you, I was dancing when I heard this voice inside of me sneakingly sneaking up on me, telling me you're not good enough, or you're not worthy of what you're doing, and it is in my dancing moment I had to stop and address it, and it is there and there I realize for myself that my subconscious mind trying to pull against me now, or try to make me feel, I was try to make me feel, but try not for me to be the confident, beautiful, authentic being I am now. That's why I always say it is better to listen to yourself and address yourself with my friends and them. Better to listen to yourself and address yourself in every present moment. These are things you don't take lightly, you don't sweep under the rug now. And because I was able to see it for what it is, I was able to transmute it at the same time. And what I mean by transmute, it means to take the negative energy and give yourself who you are now. And I had to transmute it. I had to remind myself who I am, what I came here to do, why I am worthy, and who I am in this life now, and imposter syndrome comes from other people either telling you that you're not enough, or other people making you feel like you're not enough. You know? So I'll break it down for you. If you're a loving, kind-hearted, sincere, genuine woman or man, and you don't do things out of the goodness of your heart, but it is not appreciated by some, and the ones who appreciate it make it known to the ones who don't appreciate it. The ones who you go out of your way for to try to heal them and fix the problems and all these different things are normally the ones who will make you feel like it is not enough and you have to give more of yourself because it don't meet your standards now of you giving of yourself. It means to love, it means to give away yourself entirely. Go the distance to fix whatever it is or however they feel now. And when you don't look in yourself or listen to yourself or observe yourself or be aware of when things like this creep in, you can lose yourself to negative behaviors that were made or were, I'll use the word made, they were made to feel you, made to feel like you're not good enough or you're not worthy, all of these different things, you know, guilt, shame, all of that. But because you're awake now and aware of all these emotions that don't belong to you, you can transmute the emotion to by having positive thoughts onto yourself, remembering who you are. You know, it's like you literally free yourself from all of the absorbed emotions of others when you were doing the right thing for them. You know, and this now is bring a certain amount of, well, not a certain amount, a lot of liberation. I mean a lot. It brings a lot of liberation for your life. Because now that you have waken up, you have waken up to a form of gaslighting or manipulation that was silent now. That was always there to make you feel like you're a doormat, you know, and to heal and fix everybody, you know. Only to realize that people choose to be the way they are because they know they can depend on you. Yes, you empaths to always give of yourself. You know. So there were times in my life where I knew exactly what was going on, but I choose to help instead and lose myself. You know, I was telling two people in particular on two different times between yesterday and the day before that I realized for myself that when somebody comes to you with an issue or something that they can't get out of now, usually it's because they put themselves in it now. And they were liking at the time what was going on, and until it created some kind of havoc for the life, and because they couldn't get out of it, and they know for themselves that they put themselves in it, and because they knew that you too was a good person that would probably give, because they called continuously giving freely of yourself, they attach yourself to you to get out of it now, because they know, well, all right, the only space I could get to somebody who empathetic and caring, or somebody who believe in giving and going out of the way to help. And because you were this type of person, an empath, you were targeted to be used like a battery to give somebody of yourself. And because you wake up to the fact that you are this powerful being, that your energy is unlimited, and there are people in the world that see that in you, because they don't have it in themselves. What they try to do is play the victim around you, or have a pity party. And the very said thing they create and blame others for, so that you can open up yourself to try and fix them. And that dangerous. It is dangerous to us, and that's because if you're not aware of yourself, what will happen is they will drink from your fountain until your fountain dry up. And if that happens, you start to become like them, because what you're doing is actually taking your life and fuel their own, you know, and becoming less of yourself. So much sometimes to the point where you have no energy for yourself, and that can be frustrated, and it can also put you in the same space you're in, because it can allow you to hate. And the minute you start to hate, what happens is that you become like them too. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, you know, be so damn observant for your life, or aware that to transmute the imposter syndrome now, because this is what it is actually. People impersonating themselves onto you, so that you can lose yourself, have them look good, and make yourself feel like if you're not worthy now. After all, is who is thinking about it, who is feeling unworthy, you know? Now that you know who you are and why people gravitate to you, take your energy and give it to yourself. You know, that's how I deal with imposter syndrome. And it's not, it's not the first time I haven't had encounters of imposter syndrome. But now I understand deeply why it is there for me to get rid of it now. You know, and why it was putting a way for me to feel less of myself and give more of myself in every way now. And now that I have deeply understand it and transmute it, I'm sharing this with you guys today, that you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are love, something that most people don't have, and that's a superpower. You know, you don't need to compare yourself to nobody, because when you step in a room, everybody tries to get your attention, and because you can hold yourself, because you can hold your energy within yourself and not give away your attention only to those who reciprocate the same, now that makes you uniquely beautiful and special. These words I'm saying to you in this new day is for you to appreciate yourself in magnificent ways, because you are the source of energy that everyone wants to be around. Everybody wants the attention. And you have to know for yourself that that is a secret thing to have, and can only be given to those reflecting the same in your life. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. So if you're not seeing that in others, let that go. You know, don't give it to others. I learned to turn a blind eye to people who don't serve my life now. And I can say it's the best thing I've ever had. You know, but this is the end of imposter syndrome for my life now. You know, ending all things that don't make sense. You know, and co-creating a lifestyle that is sensible, that is creative, that is uniquely me, and all my beautiful energy, and staying firm and representing myself as the queen I am in every present moment. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, as we transmute imposter syndrome and knowing how valuable, how powerful, how precious we are. And leaving imposter syndrome, or having it returned, even better, having it returned to the senders. You know, I am a cosmic intelligence, waking up on a higher timelines, extremely high ones, and serving in sacred love to all reflections of myself, abundance, consciousness, peace, authenticity within myself, because I am the greatest version ever living, ever being, and will be for all lifetimes, now and for all eternity. Cosmic intelligence, unique, queen, goddess, of all my generations to come, now and for all eternity, to have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, amazing day, just as you are, with many blessings, breakthroughs, and miracles for your life, showing up in reality, effortlessly, the truth of who you are, standing in your virtues, principles, boundaries, and worthy of everything within you, unapologetically. I am a cosmic intelligence, wishing each and every one of you a beautiful day, free from imposter syndrome, now and for all eternity. One love, and until further on in the day with my life, I love each and every one of you.